Hello everyone, I'm getting ready to make brownies. If they turn out, I'm gonna bring them to the fundraising bake sale tomorrow. My idea is to bake them in these puppy paw or cat paw molds. And then once they are cooled down, coat the molds in melting chocolate and then put the brownie bites back in. So one side is covered in melting chocolate. I don't even think it's called chocolate, melting candy. And I saw this on social media, so I hope it works. No, I don't know. I just wanted to do something different. So in the fundraising baking group, there's a list of what you're like supposed to bring. And a couple other people said they were going to bring brownies at the last moment. And I know the original organizers like, don't everyone bring the same thing. But she said we can't bring cupcakes because cupcakes are too hard to eat, which kind of bummed me out because I love making cupcakes. So I'm making brownies, but hopefully mine are different enough from everyone else. And I was going to ask my niece, who is a wonderful baker, to make cookies for this event, but it's her prom and she's got a lot more to focus on. Prom is very important for her, so I told her don't worry about it. Next time we have a bake sale, she can make some cookies for us. But that's why I am going to make the brownies and see if it works. Yes, I just use brownie mix. This is my favorite one. I make this a lot. And so to make it, we just need 2 eggs, 2/3 cup of oil, and I added 3 tablespoons of water. That's why you can see it a little bubbly. Get that whipped together, and sometimes I do it in my mixer, but the brownie mix, you really don't want to over mix it, so I'm just going to hand mix it with a whisk. All right, here we go. We have the molds full. I might have overfilled them. They're kind of shallow. This was just 1 spoonful. I realize, brownies do rise a little, but not tons, so hopefully it'll be okay. And then I had a little batter left over, not enough for like a second batch, so I just put them into ramekins, and that'll be our dessert after dinner tonight. So when it's a shallow pan, like a 9x16, 9x16, is that right? 9x13 is 20 to 25 minutes. I'm gonna start at 16 minutes. So let's see, we're gonna bake it for 16 minutes and see what it looks like. And this is Sage. Sage, he is the cat supervisor of the day. All right, 18 minutes was the perfect time. I accidentally hit that one on the oven. That's why that one looks weird. But I believe 18 minutes was the perfect time, and they did not rise too far at all. So now I just gotta let them cool down. All right, the next step is to take the candy wafers and melt them. Microwave safe. This is an old Pyrex. Newer Pyrex is not as good, but this one is microwavable, safe. So I'm just filling it half full and then stick it in the microwave for like 30-second intervals, mix it up until it melts. are going in the fridge. So I can fit 3 to a container. Originally I was gonna put these in bags that I got from Hobby Lobby, like treat bags. But since I have these clamshells, I'm gonna go ahead and use the clamshells. And I'm just doing 3 per container. I mean, that's all that fits. And so I had a couple that weren't perfect. I got one that I'm gonna taste test, and then, all right. One that I'm gonna taste test, and then 2 others. So technically I have 3. One was, you know, the one that was like way too big, that one. And then, okay, so that means I'm only, wow. That means I only have 7 for the bake sale. And I'm not pricing these. The lady in charge of the bake sale can decide what she thinks they're worth. I'm just gonna call them brownie bites with pink, I don't know, like it's called candy melts, but it tastes just like almond bark. So I guess I'm just gonna call it pink candy melt. Brownie bites with pink candy melt. I don't know what else to call it. They look good though. Don't they look good? Don't they look good? This is the one that, okay. I'm gonna do a taste test, but they've been in the fridge, so it's probably gonna be pretty hard. I don't need a glove for my taste test. Robert is passing on this taste test. He's too many sweets. Remember I had little extra brownies in the little ramekin? So he had that for dinner, for dessert for dinner. And then we have Easter, you know, Easter was last week, so he's been eating a lot of Easter candy. So he's like, he's all sweeted out. I am never all sweeted out. And I look like crap? Yes, it's 11 o'clock at night. I tend to bake late at night, and we went for a long walk. So I think they look really good. Robert says they look really good. That's a pretty good combination. Wow. So this chocolate, I know it's not chocolate, but it essentially tastes like white chocolate. It tastes like almond bark if you've ever had almond bark. It tastes vanilla. It don't taste pink. It tastes pink. You know what I mean? Strawberry. It tastes like vanilla. Oh, really good. Oh my god, that is really good. I would make these again for a party. They're really good. I wish I had more than 2 of these molds. If I go to Hobby Lobby again and they on sale again, because Hobby Lobby tends to like have the same sales over and over again. And I think they like every 3 weeks, this baking stuff will be on sale. So next time I go, I want to get like 2 or 3 more of these, because if I would have made like double batch, you can't pop them out until they're completely cooled. So I had, if I would have had more brownie batter, I would have had to wait an hour before I could do the second batch. So I should get more molds. I think they're originally like these molds I think they were like $4.99, but I paid $2.50. I never pay full price. If there's something at Hobby Lobby I want and it's not on sale, then I don't buy it. Hobby Lobby is overpriced as it is. They're like Kohl's. They price everything ridiculously high and then have a sell, so you think you're getting a good deal, but the sell is what you should be paying anyway. Not my favorite store, but now Party City went out of business. There's only so many places I can get baking stuff. It's either Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Walmart has baking stuff, but a very small selection. I'm just eating this. Let's go. Because it's not like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know what to compare it to. It's a brownie with a candy topping. I don't know how to explain it, but it's good. I'll do that again. I just gotta show you this real quick. That is what I feel like. Yep. I completely understand, Mimosa. It's late. It's time for bed. Completely understand. I also mentioned in my dog cookie video, in case you didn't watch it, I bought these clamshells off of Amazon. They're no brand, they're just generic. They were $50 for $9.99. Don't buy them. Unless, because half of them are gonna go to waste. So earlier, 5 of them didn't work. This round, 2 of them didn't work. So what I mean is, like, they don't stay closed. Like something's wrong with this. And then like you either have to tape it or staple it. I mean, I guess you could make it work if you had the proper supplies to tape it or staple it. But my tape wasn't strong enough. I don't also think stapling is a good idea, because whoever's like gonna try to open them is gonna be like, what the heck? So, oh, now it stays shut. Okay, I'm going to bed. I still don't recommend them.
My temperature right here.
Well, the antibiotics are making me like super sick in my stomach, so I've been sweating a lot. But the thing is that because I'm sweating a lot and that breeze hits me, then I'm really cold.
Yeah. Pretty much have every brownie under the sun that you could